Okay, so we should be live again. We were down for probably like 5 minutes, honestly, since the last VOD. I was letting IRL Toolkit reset, and then I was just waiting for the fucking time to go up a little bit. So, if I do everything right, the last VOD should be about an hour long. And that's kind of what I'm hoping for. Maybe an hour and a little bit longer, but I just got to make sure I reset at the right time. I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking about the times. But the title of this VOD, so we know it is locked in time, but it's called "A House Divided Against Itself Cannot Stand." And again, this is another one of these common truths, and I'm just gonna fucking talk about it a little bit in the intro here, for your sake, far into the future. And this is something that this is like, if you actually Google this, this is a actual like a saying that like comes from the fucking Bible, honestly, though. But it's like, every kingdom divided against itself will be ruined, and a house divided against itself will fall. Like something Jesus said, bro. And apparently Jesus said, or Jesus is written as saying, the character Jesus in the book that is the Bible. And I think it's something for you to remember, to know what your house is, to truly like get an idea for what that is, and to make sure you're not in conflicts with it, right? And really trying to make sure you understand that there is some type of house, even from the perspective of Roger Smith, right? We use Roger Smith as a basis for, your kind of perspective, how you see things when it comes to viewing circles of things. But the reality of Roger Smith is he is alone in the sense, but there's like an internal house, right? Like he is, and I guess even for my case, right, there's definitely in a way, and it is for every character you might have come across, right? There is some type of people or house behind the character. And I think it's important to make sure that you don't let yours fall, right? Or even get signed up to another house that doesn't look at you as the role that you are. And I think, it's important to know your house and try to do everything you can to make sure it doesn't get divided up against itself. And again, observe other houses, kind of realize though that, one character is not just one character, right? And there's a house there. And I think when it comes to the war zone that it is, if you're able to absorb houses and look at things deeper than what the surface level of things are, you kind of get an idea for like what you're up against in a way when it comes to the war zone that it is, and what to talk about, what not to talk about, especially when writing story, writing frequency, putting things locked in time. There are a lot of ways to go about this, and your now is much different than my now, and there's definitely a lot of characters, and will probably be more characters, right? Like trying to figure out the things to talk about, right? And I guess as far as, of course, not upsetting your house, but the houses that you will upset, the houses that you will come in conflict with, you're able to, see, in a way to fucking not only, whenever you look at the field that is the game, right? And we'll look at it the same way that it is in the big up. But there's definitely some type of levels to it, right? There's levels to, let's put Big O on the screen right now, right? And we'll go to the Wikipedia. Set in a fictional city, Paradigm City. The city is located seacoast surrounded by the vast desert. The partially doomed city is wholly controlled by the Malap, blah, 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 resulting in a corporate police state, the city of amnesia. Residents of the city believe they are the last survivors of the world and no other nations exist outside the city. What am I trying to get at here? This is what I'm getting at here. The city character is characterized by severe class inequality. The higher income population resides. And I think this is what I mean, right? Like you have to understand, I think, when it comes to conflict with houses. And in a way, you are Roger Smith, right? So you are not even... My screen just turned off over here. I'm tripping. I guess you're not in a situation where you have to blow down a house or blow up a house, right? Unless you have to, right? Or unless like there is a kill shot. And I think, when it comes to that reality, you kind of need to realize, you can't just like willy-nilly go send kill shots. Your shots are kill shots. And that's where I think you got to, absorb these houses, right? And like view them for what they are and, play as you play, but also, know that when you send a kill shot, a house could get divided from that. And, who will they look at as the person that sent the kill shot, right? But if you are sending a kill shot, based on Roger Smith is in the show, he's called the negotiator, right? So if you think about the kill shot, we'll say, these things make a lot more sense. And yeah, I think if I think I've said what I've needed to say here. And as far as the VOD goes, though, what I'm going to be trying to do is I'm going to be going to bed, but I'm going to try to like edit one of these fucking videos. So I got to generate images and like try to fucking get the perfect thing to animate together. But a house divided against itself will not stand. And yeah, make sure your house is good. Observe other houses for what they are. And don't go knocking down houses. You know, like that's a dog's job at times, right? And yeah, you're not a dog. Okay. And let's just actually again put this on the screen though. Just I don't know if I did before, but just want to make sure it is locked in time. 4:10. Yeah. It's what it is, bro. It is what it is, man. I can't believe we put the anime on the screen today. Like that was a throwback to VOD that I originally brought it up.